How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Big Baller Lane YouTube. If you missed last week's episode, go check it out. I broke down each playoff matchup, gave my opinion on who would win. It's not looking the best so far though, so go check that video out. I did have Portland advancing. They are down 3-0, so that's not looking too good. At the same time, this video coming out, we also just released Big Baller Lane episode 21 of our sports show. Go check that out. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and the rumors of him going to the Lakers this offseason, what they would need to give up, or could they just wait until the offseason next year, 2019, when he's a free agent, and go for him then. All of those links are going to be in the description below, so go check that out. In episode 21 of our sports show, we also talked about LeBron James in Game 3, and that's why I'm here today. We're going to be talking about LeBron James, the Cleveland LeBrons. That's literally what they are at this point. LeBron James is going against the Indiana Pacers literally by himself. Let's break this down real quick for you. So let's start off with Game 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers score 80 points, don't get a win. Then they go ahead and score 100 points in Game 2. They pick up the W, and here we are, Game 3. They're up double digits in the second half. We're heading to the fourth quarter. They're up about 6 or 7. But deeper into the fourth quarter, Bogdanovich starts hitting major threes. He's got 15 points in the fourth quarter. The Indiana Pacers are playing really good. They're outplaying the Cavs. They're outplaying LeBron and the Cavs. And ultimately, at the end of the day, they pick up the W. There you just saw some highlights. But this team, this Indiana Pacers team, is really deep. And they have a lot of role players, which is completely different from the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Indiana Pacers do have an all-star in Victor Oladipo, but I don't really consider him an all-star caliber player. He's a very good role player, very good second or third option on a team, but for a team wanting to compete for a championship, he's not like the #1 guy. So we have him, and we have Bogdanovich, who we just talked about. 7 3-pointers. He had 30 points, 15 of those coming in the fourth quarter. They have other role players, Lance Stevenson, Miles Turner. They have Sabonis and Darren Collison. They have Thad Young. I mean, they have like a ton of role players, a ton of pieces who are all working well, perfectly well together. And then over in Cleveland, you have LeBron James. And yes, he's the best player in the world. And sure, you have Kevin Love there. You know, he was some help today. He had a big 3-pointer. But outside of that, you have guys who are older. You have George Hill, Kyle Korver. These guys haven't been good in the NBA in years. And you have LeBron James with a team of a bunch of slow, old guys. Yes, you have the best player in the world, but that is not going to beat a team with chemistry like the Indiana Pacers. And that's what we're seeing right now. The Indiana Pacers are up 2-1 over the Cavs, and they really have the upper hand in this series at the moment. So with all of that said, I am kind of torn. I've been torn all year on LeBron leaving or staying. But if they cannot get out of the first round against the Indiana Pacers, he is 100% gone. So do I think he will get out of the first round? I think it's going to be a good series. I really think it's going to be 7 games. It's going to be real close. I think I'm going to give the upper hand to LeBron in this situation, though, and just in hopes that Kevin Love steps up a little bit. And one of these guys, J.R. Smith, Jordan Clarkson, some of these guys are going to step up. And hopefully we can call this team the Cleveland Cavaliers again, rather than the Cleveland LeBron James, because that's what this team is right now. And in order for LeBron James to stay in Cleveland, they need to win this series. But let's say they don't. Let's say they lose the series, and even if they win this series, they're going to struggle in the next round. Whoever they're going to play, probably Toronto, they are going to struggle. And I believe LeBron James is gone. And I've been going back and forth all year. If they make it to the NBA Finals, if they have a good year, you know, he's going to stay. I think the loyalty's there for him. But now we're talking about a team who can't even beat the Indiana Pacers. They surely will not beat the Toronto Raptors. They have no business talking about beating Golden State or Houston. So at this point right now, LeBron James is completely gone in my opinion. So let's break down where he could go. Okay, let's back up years. We're in 2010 now. LeBron is with Cleveland, and he wants to leave Cleveland and go to Miami, go to South Beach. I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. We get it. Now he's playing with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, who are younger. They're in their primes. And LeBron, Wade, and Bosh in pieces go ahead and make it to the NBA championship 4 years in a row. They go ahead and win 2 of them. And then LeBron says, I want to now leave Miami and go ahead and play with 2 younger players in Kyrie Irving and what ended up being Kevin Love through the Andrew Wiggins trade. And now here we are a couple years later. Kyrie's gone, Kevin Love isn't the same player, and LeBron's probably going to leave, and he's going to leave and go to a younger core again. And now here are some options. The Philadelphia 76ers are an obvious candidate for LeBron. They have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, who are going to be all-stars for the next 10 years in the NBA. Could LeBron have left Cleveland to go play with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami? Yes. And then he left again to play with other younger players, and he's going to do it again. He's going to leave to play with 2 more younger players. Those guys could be Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, or they could be Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. Who knows? I think the Los Angeles Lakers are also a legitimate option for LeBron James. They do have a ton of cap space, and they have young talent. But in order for LeBron James to come, there needs to be another star player coming to the Lakers, whether it's Paul George, DeMarcus Cousins, whether it's a trade for Kawhi Leonard. LeBron James is not coming alone to LA. He needs someone else coming to the Lakers with him. And those are probably my top 2 options right there. I think Philadelphia's a really good option to stay in the East and to compete and continue making it into the NBA Finals in the East every single year. But come on, man. LeBron, come to LA. It's Los Angeles. You want to retire here. So with all of that said, with LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron's incredible. He's having an MVP caliber season. But this team, the Cleveland Cavs team, is not for him at the moment. He's in his 15th year. He wants to win. He's not winning here. They don't have a bright future. They have a top 10 draft pick, sure. But they are the oldest team in the NBA, and they are extremely slow, not good at defense, and you could tell. And you could tell LeBron does not want to be there. I mean, he doesn't want to be doing this his 15th year, playing 82 games, all 82 games, giving 1,000% of his effort just to play on a team that doesn't have enough talent to get him back to the NBA Finals. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. If you disagree, also let me know. But I think LeBron James is gone. I think he's either going to Philly or LA. I'm going to make future videos, future YouTube videos. We're going to be talking about this on the sports show in the next couple of months, especially towards the end of June, early July, first week of July when free agency starts. So stay tuned. Again, all social media, just like last video, I'll link everything below in the description. Go check it out. If you enjoyed this, if you disagreed, or if you agreed, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, share it on social media, and I will see you guys in just a couple days for the next video.